PianoLessons.com, the #1 name in piano lessons online.
Hi, I'm Nate Bosch with PianoLessons.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. You know the little line, if you've heard this on listened to any top 40 radio, you've probably heard this. Well, there you have basically one little phrase, one little lick, if you want to call it that, a little idea that pretty much frames the whole song. The minute you hear that, you're like, okay. And those are the basic chords she uses through the whole song. So I'm going to start and teach you just that little part, and we'll slow it way down because it tends to take off a little bit. So we start, the three notes that you're going to play in your left hand are just the E, F sharp, and a D sharp. It's in the key of B, this song, and it basically just rotates around those three chords. And then the right hand, so you got to get the octave on the B's going here. So we're basically working with the B scale and kind of framing it with that B in the octave here. So I'll just play it really slowly. So you see how it's just rocking back and forth there. So it seems like every time we're coming down that scale, if you will, we've got to throw in a B on the bottom here. I'll play it a little bit faster for you. See, I'm always throwing that B in there. Now, I add a little bit of something there, and I don't think I've heard it in the recording, but it kind of gives a little bit more movement. If you can do it, it's a little bit of a faster bit right at the middle. There we go. Now that's just a little run down. If we're practicing it slowly, from the beginning, quite easy. If you're practicing the scales, just practice that and speed it up. Now, it takes a little bit, but if you can practice it. So let's do that. Now we're going to add the left hand to it. And remember, the left hand is just playing the E, the F sharp, and the D sharp. So we'll start. There's that little run. And we end off with the left hand playing the E, and the right hand plays that C sharp. I'll play it one more time, and I'll play it at speed. And now, when we go on for the song, she basically uses those same chords and the same basic idea, but doesn't rock it back and forth for the verse. So the same chords you could actually play. And she does actually play that in between each of her lines as she's singing. So there you have not only the intro to the song, the main idea of the song, but also the chords for the verse of the song. Now when we get to the pre-chorus, or the idea in the song that builds into the chorus, she changes the chords around a little bit and she introduces a new one. We start with the E, we go to the G sharp minor, and an F sharp. So they get the, and she sings the line, and does that 3 times, and then she holds the until we're into the chorus, which comes back to those same chords again. So again, just using those same chords, and then we're back into so we've got really three sections to this song. We've got that phrase that not only makes up the intro and the idea of the song, but it also makes up the chords for the verse. Then we move to that pre-chorus, and then when we get into the chorus again, we get the... So the same chords, just changes the melody a little bit. So the E to the F sharp to the B over the D sharp. And then we're back into... Now there you have Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. Now, I've kind of quickly run through that with you, and I did it quite fast, some of it. But if you just take the chords that I've gone over and the lines there and slow them right down, you'll find, and you practice it at a real slow speed and then start to pick it up, you'll start to get the feel for it. And a lot of it has to do, when I first was trying to figure out the song, couldn't wrap my fingers around it. My fingers were getting confused and I couldn't get my left hand going. I started slow, and you just get it, and before you know it, it'll just become second nature to play that little line. And there you have it.